everybody. Special thanks to our sponsor, Kinetic Impact Airsoft, and their upcoming event, Corporate Wars Blood Money 2. It's going to be at D14 Airsoft in Sanger, Texas, April 14th, 2024. If you use the link in the description below and code MUDDY down there, you will get $5 off your ticket every time you use the code, and every time someone purchases a ticket, it does go to help the channel, which is going to be awesome, beneficial for me and Kinetic Impact. Also helps you to get a discount for the event. If you like the idea of a MilSim Light event, if you're new to the MilSim world and you're new to events and you don't want to do a 40-hour slogfest, it's just going to break you off, definitely give these guys a look. I think you're going to have a great time. Again, use code MUDDY at the link below, $5 off. Now onto the review. Hey everybody, welcome to another Muddy Reviews. Today we're checking out this here hardshell magazine pouch. This actually came to me via a swap meet. It was on a carrier that I bought. It was one of a few extra pouches that were just on it. Never had any intention of picking this up, but with it on there, I decided to check it out and kind of mess with it. And it's actually kind of cool. So this is an Emerson Gear pouch. Apparently it's a clone of a G-Code. I can't seem to find this on G-Code's website, so it may be a clone of an earlier model pouch that is no longer produced by G-Code anymore. It's definitely not their Scorpion. Maybe it's a variation of the Scorpion that doesn't exist anymore, but it definitely has Scorpion feels to it. But let's talk about it. So the whole thing is a very hard Kydex material, and then it's held together by black shock cord. On the back, it definitely has the G-Code style MOLLE attachments where you push down, you squeeze, and you open. Very similar to the Kydex copies of the G-Code attachment points, except these attachments from Emerson Gear honestly seem to be a little better than the Kydex copies. They feel a little more substantial, and they just seem to work a little better than the Kydex ones that I've had on the Kydex pouches that I reviewed that were copies of the G-Code Scorpions. The actual material, the Kydex that it's made of, seems to be pretty decent, and it's pretty solid. Whoever had this before me definitely beat the shit out of this pouch. It's scuffed up, and it doesn't seem to be like any worse for wear overall, and it's got a lot of life left in it. Now, he had a MOLLE on the back of his carrier. I might give it a whirl and MOLLE it on a belt line just to mess with it and see how it works and if I like it or not. It's definitely for AR-style magazines. I've got a, this is a Lancer Systems style magazine from, I can't remember the name of the company who makes these. I can never remember that. It's the Lancer Systems who makes the real mags, and then SOCOM Gear or some shit. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I'll put a card up to the review, and then you'll see who made it, and you'll be like, oh, it's that one, stupid. But anyway, there you go. Pops in. It fits in really, really snug, actually. So it's a decent pull, and it's very clean. No real issues there. I wish I had more mags to like try in here like I normally would in one of these reviews, where I would put a whole bunch of magazines on the table and try them all in and out. Unfortunately, most of my stuff's still kind of in storage, and I just don't have that luxury. But I do have this one, so we'll use that. Does fit in really nice, feels well. What do you put it in? This kind of has some expansion to it and some room to kind of grow. So I feel like you could get a really wide variety of magazines in here. I know for a fact you could fit a PMag in here because you can get this guy in with no issues. And then with that being said, standard GI mags will go in here with no issues. I think you might honestly be able to force a 545 AK mag in here if you really tried. It's all going to be based on this shock cord. That's where your tension's all at. And then, like I said, these back MOLLE adapters are pretty nice, and they seem really solid. Overall, the construction, like I said, is really good. The face here has these little mounting points. It looks like it's made to where you could actually screw on another pouch onto the face here, either a pistol pouch of the same style or design, or possibly another rifle pouch. Now, I won't lie to you, if you were to do that, I think this system would get extremely bulky really fast, and it would just kind of be pointless. You would just be way the hell out here, and now you have these two giant, very hard magazine pouches on your kit. I think it would get really uncomfortable. On a belt line, I see this being pretty decent. On a plate carrier, not too bad. Maybe off to your 112, 10 o'clock position, 9 o'clock position to probably work out pretty good, or your 2 or 3 o'clock position. I don't know if I would want these across the 12 o'clock face of my carrier just because of how hard they are, but that's just me. I don't know, just personal preference. Kind of neat. It seems cool. It is black. I don't run a lot of black stuff, but that's why God created Krylon, and we can always spray it up and be good to go. Neat pouch, neat concept. I don't know if I would have bought it for myself to actually use on a piece of kit, just being completely transparent. But because it just kind of came into my possession, I will actually probably run it for a little while just to see how it is. I did like the Kydex Scorpion copies of the G-Code Scorpions. They were a lot of fun. I am a big fan of open top pouches. I really like the taco. It's kind of like the pouch that started it all as far as this wave of types of pouches go. I kind of hope you guys got something out of this little review of this Emerson product. Price-wise, I'm not sure if it's worth it. We'll definitely splash up some locations that might carry these. Again, like I didn't buy it, so I don't know. I know Ollie has them. I found it when I was doing some cursory searching. So we'll pop up some screenshots of different websites that carry these guys from Emerson with some prices where you might be able to grab these if you were so inclined. And then there'll probably be links in the description below as well to the same places that'll show up on the screen that you can click if you wanted to go try to buy one for yourself. Anyway, that's all I got, lady and guys. Thanks for watching. Get out there, play some Airsoft, try some different kit. You might be pleasantly surprised. You might find something you really like, or you might find something you just realize you don't like, and then you're out a couple bucks. Maybe take it to a swap meet, like I got this one at, and offload it. As always, LARP smarter, not harder. Play some Airsoft, and hopefully I'll see you on the field. Peace.